Okay, so obviously something I've stressed a lot in the last few videos that I've posted, those being the videos introducing the channel, is that I want to help you be more creative. But I'm sure a lot of you are wondering why. Why does that matter at all? Well, lucky for you, I've got 4 great reasons why you should invest in your creativity. Okay, so creativity has a plethora of reasons why it's beneficial, like way more than most people would ever know. But there's a couple like really key ones that I wanted to talk about today because they're incredibly beneficial to everyone's day-to-day life. So the first reason you should be more creative is because it can actually make you healthier. Now, maybe not physically healthier, but it can drastically improve your mental and emotional health. There have been a number of studies that show that creativity can lessen your stress and just make you overall happier. And on top of that, it can lead to improved brain function. It uses areas of your brain that you don't normally use on a day-to-day basis, which can really help you to like focus better on things. See, when you're creative, you need to think outside the box, and that leads you to becoming smarter. You make better decisions, you make quicker decisions, and come up with more creative solutions to problems. And if you start on a creative project, you need to dedicate time to it. And usually, if you have trouble focusing, dedicating your time to something like learning how to paint or teaching yourself how to draw can be a huge benefit in teaching you how to focus on something that's right in front of you if you normally have trouble with that. All right, on to number 2. So the second reason that creativity can be really beneficial is that it can really help you build a community of people that are interested in similar subjects to you. Building communities in society is super normal, but oftentimes in the 21st century, like it's really hard to find people that you mesh with that are interested in the same things that you're interested in, or people that like you just want to hang out with. But if you start pursuing a creative project, it can lead you to find people who are also interested in a similar journey to the one that you're on. Things like taking a class or going to a show or a live event, or even online forums like Reddit can be a great place to find other people that are interested in the same exact things that you are. So we built an online community for this exact same reason using Discord, because creativity is so much better when you have a community of people behind it and people who like want to move forward with you, and you can all help each other along the way. So if you're interested, definitely click that link down below and join the server. And like, we're trying to create a really cool community of people who love to make things and want to be more creative. So, all right, number 3. Okay, so the third big reason why creativity is beneficial is because it promotes risk-taking. Our society isn't set up well to encourage people to take risks, and that's where creativity can be like a huge benefit to people. You see, school teaches you to think in a certain way, and jobs really only want you to get the job done in the way that they know is best. But risk-taking is like a really fundamental part of your growth as a human being. And if you're not able to do that well, then you never really learn how to be able to take risks in general. And if you haven't taken risks much in your life, it's going to be super uncomfortable to start now. So that's where creativity is like a really cool resource. You see, creativity inherently carries risk with it. There's all sorts of small risks, like trying to be more creative as a photographer and changing some of your settings and seeing what happens. Obviously not that big of a deal because you can just delete the photo. Or there's big risks, like you just finally finished your first song and you're throwing it up on SoundCloud and trying to promote it to your friends and seeing what they say. Obviously, like 2 very different things, but both of them are wildly beneficial to your growth as a human. And doing these kinds of things repetitively will teach you how to take risks better, and it'll help you when you have to take risks in the future, whether it's in other creative endeavors or in your workplace or with your kids or your spouse or whatever it might be. Learning how to take risks through things like creative endeavors will really help prepare you when you need to take more significant risks later on in life. And really, if you're trying to be truly creative, there's no other way to be creative than to take risks. So if you're interested in being more creative, you have to learn how to take risks. They just go hand in hand. There's no other way around it. All right, on to number 4. Okay, so the last reason I have is kind of similar to the previous one, but it's the fact that creativity is just integral to human life. We do creative things every single day and don't even realize it. It's a muscle that you use frequently, but if you don't train it properly, you'll never really be able to take full advantage of it. You see, every time that you use an object for something that it wasn't designed to be used for, or you come up with a really cool gift idea for somebody without them even asking for it, or even like doodling on your notebook in class instead of taking notes, those are all examples of times where you're creative and you don't even realize it. Now just think how much better your life would be if you could tap into that resource at a moment's notice. It could help with anything from telling a witty joke to a friend just to make them laugh, or like if you're in a really serious situation, you can come up with a really quick and creative solution to a problem that might get you out of a really serious bind if you've put in the work to build up your ability to be more creative. You see, really, creativity is fundamental to your growth as a human because we're creative all the time. If you take the time to sit down and really invest in yourself and learn how to be more creative and take advantage of all the tools and the resources that are out there for you to learn how to use this muscle that you have, this gift that you've been given just by being a human, then really your life is just going to get infinitely better if you tap into that and grow it and learn how to nurture it and turn it into this thing that you can use whenever you need to. So if this sounds like something that you want to be a part of your life, then subscribe to our channel. We're creating content like this all the time to try and help you be more creative, because I legitimately think that it's a huge benefit to you and that your life will be 10 times better, at least if you start to invest in your own creativity. If you subscribe to our channel, click that little bell icon if you want to know when we post a new video. Like this video so that it can be shared out to more people if you believe that creativity is like a good thing that people should invest in. Then hopefully we can all make the world a little bit of a better place. All right, thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you next time.